Steve, a 2-0 defeat here against Wycombe Wanderers. What was your assessment of that one?
I think I could have been stood here last week, couldn't I? Same thing. Good opportunities in the final third, missed chances. Disappointing. What do? You go back on the training ground. I thought in spells today we've played as good as we can play at Wycombe. We've pinned them back for long spells. It's as quiet as I've heard the supporters here until they scored, really. And that's because of our dominance. Fine margin, Sam Nimby's head, I think, we've got the benefit of the footage back on the bench. He's just offside. But I think the referee gets that right because his assistant referee calls it properly.
I mean, you came close last weekend, but you can't come much closer than having the ball in the back of the net, can you? I suppose when you glance over to the assistant and see the flag up, it's just the way the luck's going at the moment.
Yeah, listen, you have to make your own luck in this game. Offside is offside. If the assistant referee's flag is up, we've got the facility now to look at quick replays on the bench. He's just off, we think. So, of course, you can't come out and talk about that afterwards. We said to Sam, he's just his timings, and he's in half a shoulder too early. I think if we go in front, we win here comfortably, but that didn't happen. We'll not worry about Wycombe, we'll worry about ourselves, and we'll make the journey home. I think the supporters were here today. Listen, I'll be absolutely gobsmacked if they get away thinking we didn't play particularly well. I'll be gobsmacked if they don't go away thinking, we're not win that game 3 or 4-0. And the difference is always, if you don't take your chances and when you're totally in top, like first half we turn 0-0, we should be turning 3 ahead.
The goals you did concede, you mentioned the penalty decision, but what was your thoughts on the opener?
Listen, the first goal is a misplaced clearance from Jamie McCart. And then, to be fair, there's 2 ways you can look at that. Should Liam stand up stronger? Yes, he should. But it's a good piece of skill, and sometimes you have to say it's a really good piece of skill. We had that in their box. We had real good piece of skill. The difference is we didn't then put it into the net. So I think then when they get the penalty, we're chasing the game. We're a goal down. There's a few minutes left on the clock, so we're going to go and have to chase, aren't we?
You mentioned that before the game that Wycombe were a bit more like the Gareth Ainsworth type of big and physical. How did you feel your side matched that today?
We dominated today for long spells. When Gareth was here, we didn't dominate for long spells. They did a different identity with big Akinfenwa up front. That was totally different. The boy up front does well for them, but he's no Bale. I thought our back boys were really comfortable today. We were never stretched at any time until we go a goal down. Then we're stretched. I think we'll go away and we have to look at the positives. There's not a lot of negatives. The negatives are in the front end of the pitch. We need to score a goal, and it is inches away with Sam, but there's also we've hit the post with Malik. We've just drilled one far in the post. The goalkeepers had a couple of brilliant saves. Listen, we'll play a lot worse than win for sure. And I don't. When my team's playing like that and we're making chances, we're going forward. Of course I'm down. Nobody beats himself up more than me when we lose football matches. But I go away tonight knowing we've got good players in the dressing room.
Did you feel it was coming, first 5-10 minutes of that second half? You mentioned Nombe's header, Wilkes hits the post. Were you almost thinking, a couple of minutes here and we will go ahead?
It was total dominance. It was total dominance first half. It was total dominance second half.
You brought Jordan Hugill and Malik Wilkes in from the draw against Bristol Rovers. What did you think to the makeup of the front 3 today? I
thought it was really exciting. It was good. I think Jordan covered every inch. He earned his right with his performance against Bristol Rovers. We saw against Mansfield in the town in the week in the Bristol Street Motors. We said to any player on the pitch, we made some changes, but if your performance is really good tonight, you'll earn the right, or you certainly been our thoughts to start. Jordan could do no more and score 2 almost of a hat trick and cover every blade of grass. So he earned the right to start. I thought he was really competitive. He linked up really well with Sam. They gave their back to a real problem. And obviously when you have a goal scorer like Johnson, who we're catching up with his fitness, it was important we brought him on. And even if you look at the chance we missed with Hacks and that injury time, it's not going to change the course of the game. But that's probably symbolic of the chances we missed since the start of the season.
No Chris Teehee in the 18 this afternoon. What was the reasoning?
Injured, feeling his groin. No Rafferty, groin. No Raggett, knee. But then, listen, the days. If this game had been next week, they'd be here probably. So, but I cannot look at Cameron Humphreys and Jamie McCart and think that we're missing anyone there. I kind of look at Hacks Hakeem today, who was absolutely, I thought brilliant until the penalty. And he probably ruined his 9 out of 10 performance by giving a penalty away. And I think that's just tiredness.
We're into the final week then of the transfer window. I know you've got a game sort of in the middle of all that, but what would an ideal week look like in the market for you?
Score a goal. Score a goal. Listen, we go to Fleetwood. They've got a good point at home today to a very good Gillingham, big spending. Gillingham, my previous club, they spend well down there. Charlie does a great job. That'll be tough for us. That'll be the focus. I'll let Rob Scott get on his job. He knows who we'd like to add to the group, but we'll continue to do that. Listen, we're not very far away at all. The league table will show different. 3 games in, we've not had a win. We've had 1 draw. We're not very far away at all. And the teams that I've said, you know, like Bristol Rovers, I felt we were much better, and I think we'd be okay against them over the course of the season. I thought the same against Exeter because I knew how poor we were. I think the 2 results since then for them clubs have showed that we're probably batting in the right direction, but we need to get the front end of the pitch right. We don't hide ourselves, that we need to score some goals.